Embroidery has always been basically the first love, and we've been embroidering right now for a total of like 10 years. The design work, I mean, seeing the look on the client's face when you hand it to them, I love it. I've loved it since day one. I'm still loving it today. Well, my name is Robert Walker, and the name of the company is R&R Custom Embroidery and Screen Printing. The actual name came from my wife. Her name is Rachel, and my name is Robert. So we figured R&R would be the best possible solution for starting the business. We have a 6-head and we have the 1501. Those are the two machines that we actually use right now, but we depend a lot upon the 6-head to do and head up a lot of the projects. You know, 6-head can handle volume beyond your wildest imagination, to be honest with you. If you have an order of 24, you're gonna load 24 times on the single heads. So a single head embroiderer is no possible way to be able to petition that type of business. You won't be able to handle it. And then you're talking about a one-day turnaround. That's unrealistic. And if you do, and trust me, we've experienced it, it's staying up all day, all night. We went through it. We'd wake up bright and early in the morning and we'd run all through the night. So we'd finish up like 5 in the morning just to do 300 pieces. And we knew right then that this wasn't gonna cut it. So my wife was like, we gotta invest in more machines. So we started looking around for companies that could provide us with a 6-head that had a reasonable price. Ricoma is so far ahead of most of the companies that we petition when it came to the pricing of the 6-heads. Like the company we started with, they wanted a little bit over $80,000 for a 6-head. But Ricoma offered it for like a fraction of what they were asking. I say, people, if you're watching, do your homework. We did, we had to. I could have 2 6-heads and also a 4-head for $80,000. 16 total heads running as opposed to 6. That's a no-brainer. It should be for anybody that's out there in the industry trying to make money. And I'm telling you, I could easily set this machine up for any client, run any design on that machine, and I'll guarantee you it will compete with any machine out on the market today. And I'm telling you, I'm not just saying that, I've lived it. And I'm telling you, this machine will do exactly what it says it'll do. And I love it simply because, for one reason, most machines will give you continuous issues after issues when it comes to thread breaks and tensions. But this machine has accepted like every design that we put into it. It will stitch continuously. As long as the bobbin holds up, it'll keep right on going. As long as the thread doesn't run out, it'll keep right on going. So we've not had 10% worth of problems when it comes to caps, flats. We run flats, we have not had 0. When I say 0, we've not messed up one garment yet on this machine. I would say we've done cap-wise 30,000 units since 6 months ago. Roughly about 200 a day to roughly about, like I said, 800 a day. And of course, like any machinery starting up, there's some trial and error. So we went through that, but it was very minimized. But see, this is the beauty of Ricoma. If we need the equipment, we need the personnel, we need the support, Ricoma has given it to us. For any embroiderer out there, that just speaks volume by itself. When a person says, you know what, I want you to succeed, it's a no-brainer for us. On a daily basis, I'm hearing people say, I got 30 pieces to do. This is taking me entirely too long. What do you recommend? I say, I recommend the Multihead, I really do. It will pay for itself because the least amount of time you spend in the lab, you're making more money. It's a no-brainer. Get the business, embroider it, send it to them, do the math. It's real simple mathematics though, I promise you. We made major strides in the first year. R&R Custom Embroidery's plan for the future is real simple. And we're running a total of 13 heads. In the next 90 days, we want to double that capacity. Next is to drum up even more business. And then by the end of the year, be able to touch our first $1 million. Hope to do way more business with Ricoma in the future. I really do. Been a great partnership so far. Like I said, it's just the way they go at it and the way they say, you know what, let's get this guy what he needs to be successful. And not only do they talk about it, but they do it. If you're watching this video, anybody, I'm telling you, you will not go wrong by purchasing this machine. If you have the room, you have the space, you have the volume or the potential to gain volume, I promise you, this will be the way to go. For that price, you better hurry up before Ricoma realizes what they have. That's what I tell anybody.